So I wanted to make a quick video talking about something today that I feel like was a learning lesson. If you do not know, because I know I don't really broadcast it, I have posted a couple of pictures of me in my uniform, but I am a security officer, specifically a dispatcher. So that means I am primarily the means of communication for my team. When things go wrong, they call into me. When they have questions from customers, such as lost items, they come to me. And also if we have missing kids. Anyways, pretty much, let me just get to the point. So today I received a call from a Caucasian lady that was, quote unquote, really scared out of her mind. She was calling, she was saying that this African American lady was taking pictures, taking videos, and had her phone in the Caucasian lady's car. And, with that, I can only go off the information that I'm given. And so I just was like, dispatch to all officers, please be advised, per my boss's orders, to let everybody know. Because what I did, I just tried to send who I knew was closest to the situation or surrounding area to be like, hey, look, go check it out, what have you. But anyways, while I was on the phone with the lady, I was like, I apologize. And normally I don't say that. And I don't know, just in the moment, I felt like saying, I apologize for this experience that you may be going through. And towards the end, I really wanted to take that back, because what happened was she wasn't necessarily the quote unquote victim. She was more so the instigator, so to speak. Because by the time they found the African American lady, she actually approached security because they were out there looking for her, thinking she was the quote-unquote culprit, or rather bad person, based on, again, the information that I was given over the phone. So she actually approached security and said, no, this is what happened. This Caucasian lady and a group of her friends, they have been following me around the parking lot for, a good amount of time, to where I felt uncomfortable. And so by the time that I parked my vehicle, I started recording because I feared for my life, and I just thought it was weird, and this, that, and the third. And so once I found out that is what the African American lady was stating happened, I kind of was like, damn, I feel bad, because I always try to say, I try to see the other side of the story. I try to understand, different perspectives and things of that nature. But I jumped the gun in this situation because, when people call us, 90% of the time, or rather, I don't want to say the quote unquote cliche 99% of the time. So I'll just say 90%. Most of the time, you want to believe that when somebody is calling you out of concern and they are stating X, Y, and Z, you want to believe them and you want to assist them however we can. And if we can't, then we'll escalate that to the police or to EMS. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like today's events kind of made me remember that I can't take everything at its face, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have all the information, and the bad thing is I was thinking that it was another another African American individual that we have had incidences with. And so, I feel really bad for, saying I apologize when I have nothing to apologize for, because, I'm not involved in the situation, but nonetheless, overall, what I'm getting to is, my point is that, you know, sometimes when you receive information, you have to look at the source of information. And I know that doesn't really necessarily apply to this situation because, one, I don't know who called in. You know, I just know a telephone number. So that's all that I really know in this situation. But I guess overall, just take in the information and go investigate how you need to, ask the right questions. You know, and that really can be applied to your regular everyday life. Because, like, you know what I'm saying, when I typically hear gossip, which is funny, when I typically hear gossip, I'm like, who told you that? Where did you hear that? When did she say that? Like, and the thing about it is, I'm very direct in me trying to pull that information, but I'm more of a sly with how it comes out, i.e. the tone. Because if you're telling me X, Y, and Z, I want to know how you know this information. And granted, I can't, you know, I think maybe with this incident that happened today, I kind of could have been like, well, you know, why is she recording? You know, I mean, that's kind of probing, and that would kind of be like, well, maybe what if this lady didn't know why she was recording? So it kind of be like, what kind of question is that? So, you know, I do know that I do need more training. I do want more training, you know, as far as my profession goes. But, you know, I just handled it the best that I could, you know, with the information that I was given. But I do indeed feel like it was a learning lesson to be like, hey, wait, you might have this little bit of information, but buddy, you missing this much information. And when you put it all together, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, and it all makes sense, you know. But I just thought it was really wild how the aggressor called in as if they were the victim, like, you know. But nonetheless, everything turned out fine, and yeah, that's all I have to say. I know I kind of rambled a little bit. That's why sometimes I don't like to go live. But I also do know that sometimes it's kind of hard to tell a full story, typing it out in the post. So I'm trying to give you the best of both worlds. Like I said, just wanted to make something really quick. You know, if you get something out of this, you get something out of this. If you don't, you know, I still got something out of this that, like I said, don't always take somebody's word at face value, you know, specifically, you know, related to work, because I think that I already do that in my personal life. But kind of like with this, you know, I just really wanted to believe her, you know, like, because she was an older lady, you know. So we don't really have people that call in lying to us. So, you know, but then again, also too, just because there is something that you're used to or is the typical, doesn't mean that you won't get outliers and things of that nature. But nonetheless, lesson kind of learned. I know, right? I wanted to say lesson learned, but anyways, toodaloo.